Hey guys, this is Hawk. Welcome back to the channel and to Abiotic Factor, where today I expect to be going back to the Dusk Reactor and seeing if, or I'm sorry, Dusk with a K. I expect to be going back to the Dusk Reactor to see if we can kill whatever that enormous creature is. Full disclosure, I actually wasn't intending on, I just recorded the last couple of videos over the weekend. Wasn't going to record another one because I keep getting a little too far ahead of myself, and then I don't play for like a month because I have this whole like backlog of videos. But somebody kind of enticed me with some information, and so I figured we would jump right back in and try to check out what exactly he was pointing me to. So first of all, a couple things that I did between episodes. I crafted this thing. I don't remember, actually, I might have done that still while we were on stream, but I decided what we're going to use that for is we're going to use it to upgrade the vacuum, which is why that's actually pinned there. So we should be able to pop that guy in there, and I actually have two of them created. I think I was going to try to upgrade this guy too, but then I realized, so that's why I made a second one. I realized that I'm actually short on arcane scrap, so I'm not going to be able to do that. But I did want to go ahead and, oh my gosh, this reaches down into the freezer. Did I know this reached the whole way down into the freezer? I have no idea. Anyways, let's go ahead. We're going to get ourselves a nuke vac. I actually had one of those things, by the way, and when I popped back in, I don't even know why I didn't pay attention to this. This guy shouldn't even be here. Maybe that's what the issue was. So you can see I've now got, you have to get to something that's like dark. You can see the speckles on my screen right now, which means I'm, of course, taking radiation. So I shoved that into my shielded slot, and then those things should, yeah, now they've gone away. They're really kind of hard to see when you're watching on stream. But I came down here a minute ago, and I'm wondering if that was actually, like I was standing here next to the, yeah, that's probably what it was. I was trying to figure out what I was eating that was giving me radioactivity because, well, I was standing here getting speckles, and now I just realized that that's what that is. I also created a mess here. You may have noticed. I made more armor stands, and I needed ways to get up to them. You guys have not really seen me do all sorts of kind of crazy chaos in the past for when I'm putting those armor stands up there. So I thought I would leave this out. This is some of the most elaborate stuff I've ever done, trying to get to the armor stands put up here. But anyways, just to be able to get up to them. So I created the makeshift armor. I hadn't had it before, but I was like, if I'm going to put out all these armor stands, I would like representation of all of the armors that we've worn, plus the stuff that I'm collecting. So there, of course, is the makeshift armor, and then there is the forge armor. And I kind of started with some of the things that are going to be out here, like all the way in the middle by themselves, stuff that I'm never probably going to wear again. So makeshift armor, forge armor, and then this guy's wearing some odd and end stuff that we've had. So there's the hydroplant hat, plus the biometric arm wraps and the bionic legs. This guy's got the fluffy stuff on him, the snow suit, and I didn't figure we'd probably be wearing that again because we still have over there's the mountaineer outfit. So I didn't figure we'd probably be wearing that. And then of course, here's the symphonist stuff that we had. Then there's an extra armor stand there. Over here, I can tell you about what I did here. So this is going to be part of my hex wood armor. And then, like I mentioned, here's the mountaineer stuff, which of course has the cold resistance. And this is part of the outfit that I'm wearing right now, which we will talk about momentarily. And then I think, yeah, over here we have, can I make this? Well, not quite, but close. So this is, oh, I forgot. I banged my head on that stupid, okay. I banged my head on the vent that's up here, so I always have to like kind of go way over to the side to be able to jump on. Okay, let me get up there. Okay, there we go. That took several more times, surprisingly, and I spent a lot of time doing this. You'd think I would be better at it. All right, so over here, this is some of the armor that we've collected. So this is the sniper armor that they've started dropping, this Sagittarii, and then this is the gate security stuff. This is actually relatively decent armor. Oh, it has a set bonus now. I don't think this had a set bonus before. It's armor, oh, it's armor of 19. For some reason, I thought it was like 20 something. So the set bonuses are, if you've got 2 pieces set defender, you only lose half the normal stamina when blocking a hit. And hold the line, you no longer lose any stamina when blocking a hit. I don't do a whole lot of blocking. Although I do now have this thing, this fancy shield. that we were using last time. So that actually was kind of cool. And then this is the carapace armor, which we upgraded this piece to see how it would do. I think it went from 18 to 20 as far as armor, and it can be upgraded again, but basically it's carapace, except that this guy was upgraded and now he's considered scarab armor. And I think that that is, yeah, that's everything. And then, of course, there's the crystalline armor. I tried to keep things that were like, I missed. I tried to keep things that along the sides that were things that we were going to, that we might potentially wear again. And I used the carapace, or this crystalline armor, especially to do things like go on the train to collect silver and such. Do I have room in here? I absolutely do not. Let's take some heads and some arms and let's break them down because, well, I need some places to put things. Okay. Now at least that thing is in a it's in a container that is protected from, it's blocking radiation is what I'm trying to say. All right, so we have now officially, we've created the nuke back. We can do that, unpin that thing. This is kind of what I decided we were going to go with. Instead of going with whatever I had last time, I don't remember what I had in this spot. I decided we're going to go ahead and try the sniper rifle. This is where the crossbow normally goes. It also has 120 damage. I don't have a ton of ammunition for it. We can craft some now, but it's really expensive. But I do have 40 rounds on me. There's 18 more in here, and I think QB has 1 or 2 sets of ammunition in him as well. I think that is pretty much everything. Other than that, the reason I wanted to jump... Hey, Gus. That's lowercase Gus, by the way. Oh, here's uppercase Gus. Hey. All right. The person told me that after we met the trader lady that meanders about, she is apparently... she can be found in different kitchens is where she's located. So it's not any specific location, but it's kitchens. I'm getting radiation in here, too. Oh, the freezer only has 50%. Oh. Okay. Anyway, I was told to check the chef's counter, the upgrades. So one thing I have never mentioned, I did actually upgrade this once at some point, and this now crafts from the chests that are around it. I never have actually mentioned it. Well, it wasn't that big of a deal. I didn't think so, and I kind of forgot about it, but I was told to check the bench upgrade. So let's see what else is available. Chefage, a little chef full of stuffing capable of attracting a particularly culinary trader. Okay, white paint, rebar, kitchen knife, and... Okay. So this attracts her. Okay. We'll make it. I don't know how often we use it. And I decided I was going to kind of leave those absurd, like, filing cabinets and stuff. They will come down at some point, but right now they're a really convenient way to get to those armor dummies that I figured once they're filled out, then I can move them. I needed scrap and rebar, and let me get those things together. All right, guys, so in bad news, I think I broke down all of my knives after I got the really good one. So I don't seem to have any just basic knives anymore. By the way, was this made with hexwood? It looks like it can be scrapped for hexwood. Right now it says the durability is 58 of 40. Does that mean that perchance this thing will heal itself like a lot of our things do? Also... Yeah, I was wondering. I went to repair some of the things that I had. This takes like a medium gun repair kit. I've not found a really reliable way of getting those yet, and I've only got like 7. I've got a ton of the light gun repair kits, but those intermediate ones, I don't have many, and they're needed for some of these enhancements. But anyways, I'm excited to try this thing. Ooh, you can be scrapped at the repair bench for that whatever alloy thing is again. All right, yeah, this thing we could upgrade to, but we don't have black paint. I did go fishing between episodes trying to get, I'm sorry, black oil. It looks like it comes from, it's supposed to come from, yeah, black oil. It's supposed to come from fish in the night realm, and I fished up a couple fish, and there's apparently a very, very low chance of getting that stuff from them. All right, so we are going to be heading off, shapeshifters here, but we're going to be trying to figure out what that enormous thing that looks like the Tarasque is. Gosh, do I even have enough stuff with me? All right, guys, that took a little bit longer than I was expecting to be able to get all of the things that I need. I just realized something happened and I've used all of the things for a crafting bench. Although I guess it doesn't much matter. The focus of this episode is going to be, gosh, it's going to be trying to kill that massive, massive thing, I guess. I'm assuming the fact that it is placed right beside that thing that we need to power, that is, again, like the Tarasque-like core that we had at that one place that needed to power that one... I don't even know what we call those things, but you needed it to power the thing to get into the Myco field. I'm assuming the thing that looks like a Tarasque is what we need to power that device. I have added some more stuff. First of all, I created another charging station because, of course, I used my last one to make this guy. Maybe I should have just taken that thing along. I don't know. Whatever the case may be, we're going to set that up over there where I've got the that bench deployed. I've grabbed a bunch of frag grenades that I have. I've got the thermite Molotovs. I brought along the thresher just so we would have that for the low disc because I don't know what this guy is susceptible to. I also went back. I just took a little diversion through the hydro plant reservoir. I got a bunch more reservoir growth because I was completely out. And we're going to craft this guy, the deatomizer. This is... It says it's a laser cannon. Now, I'm not 100% sure. I think... So I was just looking up. I think I found... In here, I think? Somewhere in here is the Tarasque. Here. It says he's weak against plasma damage. I'm not sure what else would be plasma damage other than, like, a laser. But it's not specifically called laser damage, I guess. Oh my god, look at this thing. It's amazing. And I'm assuming... Place a rechargeable here. Wait, how do you... Oh, do you get charged by laser? A hefty laser cannon for sustained firing and an alternative mode for massive output. Laser 0. Does that mean you need to be charged with a laser? I can make one of those. I think this thing. I could always go back and get mine at the hydro plant, but oh gosh, I need more optic lenses apparently. Let's just craft the thing and then we'll have one. Let's see if that even works before I need to know how the thing charges before we get over there. All right, guys, I had to just take a trip back to the blacksmith because I ended up having to look it up. I knew I was on the right path with needing a laser. I just wasn't sure what I specifically needed. And you will see what I was talking about. I have a severe deficiency in staplers. Apparently I need the laser collector. So I did craft one of these laser emitters, and then I thought about it. I was like, well, that seems really dumb because you can't... So the laser emitter, you kind of put it down. Here, let's... So, and it shoots a laser out just the way that it was just showing right now, but I have no way of, like, just quote-unquote deploying the deatomizer so that it sits in front of it. So I had to look it up because I wasn't sure. I knew it had to be something oh. Do you get... I might still need it, though, don't I? Here, let's put it up here. Where is your... It looks like it needs laser to actually be... I'm sure it does. So I'm assuming... Back up, Hawk. You're in the way. Yeah, it's got... I'm assuming it needs power. So if we now take this guy and we shoot him at that, I'm assuming that's how we get power now to this thing. Yes. Okay, and then you what? Just put it on... Is that like a kind of a storage... I shoved it in here just to make sure I wasn't going crazy and that it wasn't just charging and I didn't notice it. Fill deatomizer. Oh. Do you not just... It's building up little energy cubes on the top. Oh my gosh, that's actually really cool. So how many does it take? Oh, that takes a lot. But on the brighter side of things, if we take this along and this is an effective weapon, we can literally just let that thing run. QB, I need my battery back. Or I need to make another carbon battery. I'm not sure which. Hang on. These carbon batteries have gotten so expensive. So you actually have to make the industrial battery and the memory brick. Oh my gosh. Although it's a good use of Laic essence. All right, so we've now got a carbon battery, because I think what's going to need to happen is we're just going to need to have this constantly running, which means it's probably going to need to, and how much does... It has a little bit of a lifespan on it, but okay. We're going to have it constantly running over if this is an actual effective weapon against the Tarasque 2.0 or whatever. And so I'm going to need the battery to be set up over there. So let's go ahead and get that thing charged as well. And then I think I'm ready to head over. I don't know that my power's an absolute complete nightmare, by the way. I'm aware of these things. All right, guys. So I tore this thing down from up there. I moved it over here, mainly because I thought I was ready to go because all the tiny little blocks are full. But when I packaged that thing up, it showed that it was a fraction of the way charged. So I'm wondering if these blocks stack double high, so I've kind of deployed it again. I don't know, these little blocks that... Here, I'll just show you. If I package this thing, like, it is a fraction full. I don't... That tiny little red line, so I don't know if that means that it can do a lot more charge on it, and then we maybe don't have to worry so much about it charging while we're in battle, because it would have just a metric ton. So I'm just gonna let that thing go for a while. I need to sort out my stats anyway. I'm hungry. I'm soon gonna have to go to the bathroom. I'm thirsty. I need to drink more coffee, so I've got more stuff for Mugnades. Gus is stuck behind a filing cabinet. We have all the problems right now. All right, guys, we are officially waiting for... There's supposed to be an event this evening, plus I'm waiting for the laser collector to actually continue charging. And yes, I did pick it back up, and it is obtaining more and more charge. So I'm just kind of letting it go, and since it's nearly nighttime and we're supposed to have an event, I figured I'd come over and work on my sprinting skills, and we look crazy cool. I didn't actually mention, by the way, but you can see in my inventory that my armor. So I only have the... I kind of liked the idea that the hexed skin, it actually, it still is going to heal light bleeding if I've got 2 of them on. But I liked having the idea of, like, the being faster if we're irradiated. So I'm going to try to manage that as well. Plus, this is a whole lot more. This is armor of 26. This is only armor of 17. So I'm kind of excited about trying out this little combo until we get... And that was why I only had 1 piece on the armor dummy, was because I could have put on all 3, but I haven't found the hood yet, so I wouldn't get the full set of 4. So it made sense to go with something where I get the bonus of 2 plus the bonus of 2 for this. So anyways, we're just kind of hanging out for now. We're going to wait until evening goes, and then we're going to teleport on over, try to get some things set up, and I will join you guys, and maybe we'll try to figure out what this new version of the Tarasque is. Well, pretty effective. All right, guys, I think we are ready to go. You can see, yes, that laser collector, it just put out, it collected a ton of power. So I should have everything. I've got actually too much food. I grabbed stuff off the table that I shouldn't have because I forgot I had this stuff. So I've got my refrigerated and my freezer slot are full. This is not radioactive. I should have something radioactive, though. What do I put away? I guess I could put the bandages away. I was taking those along in case I got light bleeds, but I just thought about the fact that I shouldn't get light bleeds because of the armor that I'm wearing. So what was I just gonna... oh, something for radioactive. I want to take something along. You know what? The Layak has been spitting out his Layak essence down here. He's mostly topped off. I'm probably just gonna let it go for now. It's like 1 slot. There we go. I've got 2 Layak essences, and that's a lot of radiation. Right now it's in, like I mentioned, it should be in my shielded slot. We'll see if it works. If not, I'll have to pull it out of there. So HQ teleporter, the teleporter over to the temp bench. I do not know if when we hop back in there, if the guy is going to be there with the grenade launcher. So let's go find out. Nope, doesn't look like it. Okay. Oh, shoot, we could have brought this and stored some stuff in here. Do we have also a plug strip? A plug strip, okay. Couple more things. Give me a moment. All right, guys, I got everything set up. I brought a plug strip, and I've got it connected directly to the wall. And then the plug strip is connected to the crafting bench and also to the carbon battery. The battery is what's running the laser emitter that's running into the laser connector, and the other piece of the plug strip is running into the charging station. So the charging station is only going to run, it's only going to run during the day, unless we would reconfigure it so that it also pulls off of the battery, which can be done. But let's open this guy. Okay, not bad. I'm thinking we leave a couple of things here and we come back for them if we need to. I did also, that's right, I brought a cot along in case we need it. This is not the one I normally travel with because I actually like the one I really, it's because it's blue. I know, don't judge me, I'm weird. Okay, so we have all of the things. I'm gonna leave this off for the moment. We're gonna try to get Bernie and Blowy up, and Electro and Laser and Holy and just otherwise crazy kinds of damage. The HQ teleporter can stay here. I think that's probably pretty good. And this guy can actually also stay here. Let's go ahead and just pop him in here for now. And I think we're ready to go out. What I'm probably going to do for starters is just try to go out here and figure out if I get close enough to this guy, if we get a pop-up. Where'd he go? Is he hiding in a different corner? He's going to jump out from somewhere and scare the crap out of me, isn't he? He was right here. Unless he's got an invisibility cloak. Okay, well, so much for that plan. I just prepped, like, this entire recording that I've been doing for, like, an hour about coming and fighting this guy, and he's not even here. Requires transuranics... Oh, wait a second. Can I make that already? Is that the super alloy? Oh my gosh, guys. I've literally... Okay. All right, I have no idea. I can already make this. I think I've... If I don't have one at my base, I know I can craft it because it's what I used to make the deatomizer. All right, one more moment, please. Yeah, that's what I thought. I already have one. It's the one that I said at the very beginning of the episode that we... Okay. Well, on the brighter side of things, we'll be able to get that thing activated and see what happens. I just need... You know what? Let's just take this along. We can charge this at the other end. Let's head back. I need to relabel that crafting bench. This is going to be... We will call you... Reactors. I think it's the Dusk Reactor. There we go. We'll just call it Reactors Dusk because it doesn't want to let me put more than 21 characters. And then let's resync this. It's this guy, right? Yeah. Okay, there we go. Now let's charge everything up. But I should be able to go while that's charging. Since the enormous guy is not even here. I would never have guessed that he would just come and go. Like, the Tarasque is always present in that facility where we found him. Okay, that's fine. It's totally fine. We're good. We're good. All right, you. I assume that now allows us to go push this button. Talk to Dr. Khan. Is he gonna creepily show up behind me again? That dude scares the crap out of me. I'm not gonna even pretend he doesn't. Talk to Dr. Okay, so he's all the way back out there again. Okay, well, we have to collect all of my bajillion... Actually, I'm probably gonna leave some of this stuff here. Just because if we would come back to try to see if we can fight that guy at any point, some of this stuff will be helpful. Let's leave some of it here. All right, guys, I'm just gonna leave... I've kind of sorted everything out. This is what I'm gonna leave behind, is like a bunch... Well, I'm gonna take these along, because I need these. And actually probably the stapler. I didn't bring any platform carts either, but this is all stuff that I crafted spares of so that we would have it. So that's all going to stay here. This whole setup is going to stay here as well, just because this is where I have it set up for the moment. But let's run back out. Let's take a nap and then run back out. Oh, hey, look at that. Dusk Reactor online. All right, let's go. Big dude, not here. Just double checking before I jump down to my death. Oh my gosh. Holy cow. Thought I had to go back to the beginning where we originally found him. Just gotta make sure the guy's not following me before I get stuck in a dialogue here. He's still over here, right? So he hasn't returned back to where he's supposed to be, but he's also not following me. It sounds like he's in a battle with somebody over there. So let's talk to Dr. Khan.
Well done, my terrifically tattered Amalian friend. I continue to be impressed with your acumen and daring-do. It's really rather a silver lining to all this chaos. And we're one step closer to escaping it, thanks to you. Now, I've had a look around, and it's as diabolical as I had feared. The scientists down here have a central fusion reactor powering the Waygate. In other words, we do need all 4 reactors.
Of course we do.
I noticed a blast door activated near the original station leading to Cloud Reactor. I thought I heard some yelling, but it's hard to tell in this acoustic anathema. The blast door is not far from here at all, just back the way we came. On the tram, of course.
Okay. I mean, I can follow the tram. These guys are back. We killed them once upon a time. Is that a scanner dude with a... It totally is. With a rocket launcher. There's those things, which are normally down here, which is super weird. So they have moved. All right, good enough. I don't know if we're prepared for this or not, because I did put, like I said, I'll put a lot of my stuff away. I should probably keep slushy bombs on my hot bar. I should also consider moving that, like, crafting bench over here. I also did not bring any of the items for the crafting bench. Over here? No. Wait, this was... Yeah, this was red. Is this... Oh, here we go. That's what we needed. All right. Let's get out our big gun. We should definitely have... Oh, dear Lord. We're definitely going to get irradiated through here. On the brighter side of things, it'll activate our suit. Because it looks like we need to go through here. All right. What is that? Okay. Here we go. What the heck is this person?
Huh? Is someone there?
Yeah, what are you doing here?
Hey, good to see you. And just wait. I know how it looks.
It looks
normally
weird.
I'm all about the gatekeepers. Love those guys, especially when they're around. But they did shut down the fusion generator and caused a bit of a mess.
I see
Now,
that.
don't get me wrong, they had the right
Oh my God,
idea.
look at his
We
head.
have been invaded, and the last thing we want to do is give those genocidal antiquarians a free pass to, another facility. I totally get that. But here's the thing. Nuclear power is one of the safest sources of energy there is, but you can't just go turning it off whenever you feel like it. It's not a television. It's not... You get it. You seem capable. I am a little busy.
You seem like
So
it.
if you could get the nuclear reactors back online, we can restart the central fusion generator and sort this place out. Someone's already taken care of the Dusk Reactor, so the other 3 just need a little work.
Yeah, tell me about
They
it.
all look like this bad boy behind me, but actually operational. This one's not going to help anybody. Oh, one thing. A small rule? They're pretty intense about security down here. Who knew, right? I'm going to just leave that one with you, but these are unusual times, so I didn't give you this information, okay? Totally wasn't me, all right? Any questions?
Yes. First of all, I would like a screenshot of you doing crazy things. And now that that's done, all right, activate the other reactors. All right, so we need key tier 6. Okay, so we're gonna have to... We need more of that alloy, and I don't remember... Okay, get out of here. Like, I know it helps me to be radioactive, but... all right, let's see what that is. Clever device for hacking, high security keypad. Should be able to hack clearance level 6. Okay, I've got a flickering eye. I don't have a heart of an advanced CPU corrupted by some kind of abyssal growth. Is this another security bot? The transuranic super alloy and the keypad hacker tier 5. I can do all of that except for this. So you're gonna not tell me how to get this stuff? Okay, so I figured out we are here. Because if you look over, we're at the reactor, whatever that symbol is, and this is the Dusk Reactor that we just came from. So if we look at the actual, and I keep hitting the wrong key. All right, so we are somewhere about here, but we can't get into Cloud Reactor right now. We just finished Dusk Reactor. We were able to get over towards the Gale Reactor. You know what? You know, I didn't try. Is there... We can get through there. Just kidding. We can go this way. Can I not get through here? Okay, totally need to go the whole way around. It's fine. Hi, QB. The more irradiated I am, the better it is for my suit. Does this give us that stuff that we need? No, although... Creepy lady's back.
Did I mention how extremely capable you are?
Well, thank you.
Activating a few more reactors? Well, I wouldn't say will be a breeze, but your track record at this stage is rather impressive. If I didn't know you better, I'd say you should be studied when all this is said and done. We're all very glad to have your help.
I don't want to be a science experiment. Thank you, though. You know what? I might just move this thing. I actually have, although, actually, that is... Probably, actually, no, that's fine. Because we have an easy way to get back to fight that guy if we need any more of his bits and bobs. My issue is that, I wanted to be able to teleport back and get my platform carts and then be able to come back and... If we're going to be going into another reactor, in other words, I wanted to have a way to get back, and... So, I don't have any crafting components to make another crafting bench, because like I mentioned, I must have crafted something and they were used. So it just dawned on me how well lit this place is. It's actually... It's nighttime, because I saw that the power's off, and I still got nice light going on here. It's kind of amazing, but I'm gonna have to wait here till morning to be able to sync to this crafting bench, which now needs to be relabeled. We're gonna go... This is gonna be Reactor's Tram. All right, platform carts are go. I brought back a military cot and something to put loot in. Let's go. I feel like I've not gotten much done this episode, although we did activate a reactor. Still doesn't feel like we've gotten a lot done. Let's go see if we can't figure out what this anomalous CPU or whatever the heck it's called. Probably should have checked on the layout while I was back at base, and I didn't. So that one definitely goes to the reactor because, of course, the symbol is there for it. Roadway. We, of course, were following all the roadway stuff last episode. Trying to figure out a way to get vehicles in here. Maybe not. I thought that was the reactor we just did, but no, that's the symbol for the new one we're going to. Regardless, it says it's the other way. I'll maybe come look this way at some point and see what it all is. I'm assuming that most of this stuff, based on the map, it kind of all loops around that central area where we've got the tram. So I believe probably it's just one really big circle, and the reactors are on each kind of like cardinal direction of it. All right. There's a security bot up there. I don't know if you see, there's a light. I'm assuming that's what we're gonna need. You don't look like the reactor. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize I was crouching. That scared the crap out of me. All right. Can I get up here? Maybe with a jump pad, but is there any... It doesn't look like there's any reason to. All right. Reactor entry and tram station. Well, let's not walk in the water. I should have brought some pills, probably. Oh, goodness. You look okay. Let's go talk to you.
Hey, research division.
Research division? Oh, they totally set me up so that I could have a, high-vis vest. So that I could set up a bench here. Oh, there's the pipes that you need. Interesting. What's up? Oh, it's Freak!
Almost thought you weren't gonna show up. Haven't had much luck getting my team to the surface. Tried digging, but the rock kept collapsing. Figured we'd try our hand down here, but look at this place. A damn war zone. Not like we had a lot of choice now, did we? Reactors has the only reliable portal gear in the whole facility now. If we can just get this geriatric setup back online, without getting fried by those mystic loons, we might actually have a chance of getting out of here. Meanwhile, the gatekeepers want to clean us up like vermin. Well, we'll see about that.
Okay. What did that give us? Frake was looking for a way out, and it sounds like she had a similar idea. Get the waygate back online. Indeed. Is that more information about Frake now? Let's see. Nope. Dr. K. Oh, here we go. For someone who spends as much time as Dr. Hill does knee-deep in nuclear byproducts, whether figuratively or literally, he's renowned about the facility for his lustrous mane of hair and snappy rapport. Just out of curiosity, I wanted to see what our nuclear... Nice. I put some stuff off because of course, I'm encumbered, as I always am. And, there was some issues with the, I was having some issues with the words on the screen, the word I can't think. I don't even want this high-vis vest. All right, let's pop this stuff in here. And you. All right, there we go. I think that's everything that I wanted, except there's a hose over here still. And let's grab this right away. QB's walking around back there. All right, here we go. By the way, I did, person that I talked to about some of this area said that this place, this area tends to be a deterrent. Once they hit reactors, the skill level that's required for it is a deterrent to a lot of people. Oh, that's the big guy. Oh shit, those are the same security bots from the hydro plant. Let's go to the tram station quickly. Oh, of course, there's more stuff here. We'll get it in a minute. Actually, I'm gonna take the stapler now, just in case. And I will 100% take the screws. And while I'm taking duct tape, I guess I'll take the duct tape. I just don't want to forget it. Hi. Wasn't expecting to see you here. What? All right. Who else is... Wasn't expecting... I wasn't expecting people in the tram station. There's somebody else up there, too. I'll just go take care of him right away. Oh, gosh. Uh-huh. Doesn't feel good to be shot with a shotgun, does it? Okay, everything's cleaned up. Let's take a look at the tram station. There's a runic crate, and I still don't know how to open them. Cozy cat. All right, we're taking Cozy Cat along. Oh, thank goodness he went down in one. That's the dude with the grenade launcher. I'm 100% cutting you up. I've literally got like 3 platform carts that are mostly full downstairs. Actually, I think I might have just started the one, but regardless. Where you go?
For what do you
Oh my
seek?
gosh, Marion. There's got to be a chest around here then. Is it above us? Where's the chest, Marion? Don't you lie to me. Regardless, let's go ride the tram, see where it goes. It appears to stop this direction. So I'm guessing that means we're going the other way. Let's go check it out. Oh, it just takes me to my base. Well, where I just set up, like, by the tram. Okay. Look at that swirly marking. This is literally, yeah, it's just where I set up everything. Although that gets me over there faster. So, like I mentioned, there's my... Oh, here. Then I don't have to go put this stuff in a platform cart. There you go. Now let's go back. Marion has an invisibility cloak. Bet you guys didn't know that, did ya? Mm-hmm. Nobody knew Marion is from the world of Harry Potter. See you later, Marion. Guys, this place is massive. Holy crap. This is just one of the reactors? Oh, goodness. Let's have some coffee. All right. I'm a little worried about this guy, but we gotta make him mad at some point. They're gonna start sending rockets at me. Can they get down to me is the next question. Can they blow up my carts? Because that's kind of what they just did. They see me, that's for sure. What if I go up here? They'll probably just shoot up here. Is this... Can definitely shoot through here. I'd prefer not to. Thanks, though. To say he's definitely not dead. Excuse me, I'll be back in a minute. Don't shoot, Marion, it's rude. Oh my gosh, Marion. Welcome to the tram. All right, guys, I broke the big guy. He's not around here anymore. But... yeah, they're angry with me. And I need to get rid of them. This is the time for this guy. I feel like. These things are supposed to be susceptible to laser. And this is so dangerous. This is one of the stupidest things I've done so far today. We got a pop-up, by the way. Okay, that hurt. That one hurt. Hang on. Back up just a bit. We got a pop-up for what I assume is the big guy, because of course these are just the security bots. Go get rid of these guys. Yeah, I know. You're here. Blah, 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 blah. I like this gun. Ow! Okay, I'm not gonna lie, this is kind of fun. This is stupid, but it's fun. Yep, I'm still here. Ah, my armor just went off. I must have had a bleed that I was unaware of. Oh my gosh, that was incredible. I didn't realize I actually took damage from those. I knew I was close. Hey guys, Future Hawk here. In the rest of this episode, you'll see me try to push past an absurd amount of enemies to find a safe location in order to place a crafting bench. There are two reasons for this. I wanted to be able to sync a teleporter to be able to come and go safely, but really I just didn't want to have to come back here and fight all of these enemies again. On top of that, this took so long to record that I was getting tired, and my commentary started falling off big time as I tried to focus on not dying again. So, for the sake of brevity and to cover my lack of commentary, we returned back to the reactor where I found a safe location to the top of the stairs from which to pelt mud nades down at the security bots. They couldn't reach me until, oh gosh, they finally got one up the stairs. They chased me into the tram corridor. Marion, coming through! However, I was finally able to dispatch one of them's down, then two of the bots. Oh, they're both down. Oh, guys, that was absurd, and it was actually so incredibly much fun. After that, we took a minute to read about the gatekeeper Jotun, which is the enemy I keep referring to as, quote-unquote, the big guy. Given the panoply of traditions that gatekeepers draw from, the origin of Jotun title remains unspecified. Regardless, the title lends its name to both this echelon of gatekeeper and the clandestine bioenhancement program run by Synaptic Labs that produces these living titans. They are weak against acid, and they are weak against holy damage. Equipped with the knowledge that the Jotun is weak to holy damage, I opted to arm myself with the Thresher, which, of course, is loaded with the load discs that produce holy fire. QB got in the way and was sequentially shot. Oh my gosh. Then lit on holy fire. Oh my god! But eventually the load discs did their job and took down the Jotun. Dispatching him opened recipes for a Jotun helm and the nucleus helm, which is the final piece of armor we needed for the Gamma set. As for everything after this, let me take you on an expedited journey. A sort of time-lapse, if you will, to bring us to the place that felt safe to place a bench. Ready? Go.